I'm going to be doing a product review on the Ergo baby carrier. So we're going to use Noah, and I am going to put him down, and then I'll grab the Ergo and I will snap it on and show you how to do the front carry first. This is the inside of the carrier. This is the top. This is the bottom. So you put it around your waist. You go inside of the elastic safety piece, put it over the buckle, and then lock the buckle in to the connector and pull on it to make sure it's in and not going to come out. Okay, and then you're ready to put the baby in for the front carry. Oh, you're looking at your mama? Yeah? Okay, so to do the front carry, you take the baby, who is Noah, and you put him against your body, and you lift the carrier over their bottom, pull their legs out to the side. You take the shoulder straps and you go over your shoulders. And then you go to the back and you take your two connectors and you lock them in and pull on to make sure they're in position. If you need to tighten up, you have these, and all you have to do is pull down on them. You would need to pull on the baby some and lift him up if you needed to pull down to tighten it. Make sure your baby's bottom is securely in the center of the carrier. This is the hood, and in the front carry position it can be used to cover for sun if you're out, or if you want to nurse, you would have to lower the carrier down further so that they're sitting low enough to reach your breast, but you could also use it as a shield for nursing. And Noah likes to be walked while he's in his, and he's not walking. So, we're not walking. So, but this is the front carry position, and now I will show you the side carry position. Before we do the side carry position, let me show you how to take your baby out of the Ergo carrier. First, you're going to unsnap the back, just as you snapped it. Once you unsnap the back, hold on to your baby and take it off just as you put it on, one strap at a time. Hold on to your baby and allow the Ergo part to drop, and then you have your baby. Okay, after taking the Ergo off, what you're going to do is you're going to lay the Ergo down in front of you. Like you would lay this on the floor like that. So when you lay it down, you're going to take whichever side you want. So I'm going to put him on my left hip. So I'm going to take the right strap and unbuckle it. And I'm going to take the other strap and unbuckle it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the connector from the left side to the shoulder strap on the right side. And you're going to go under the safety elastic and snap it into the buckle and pull on it to make sure it's in. And you're going to put it, well, first let me buckle it on the waist. You're going to buckle it on the waist. You hear Noah talking. So go through the safety elastic. And into the connector. Pull on it, make sure it's in there, it's not coming loose. Then you're going to take this shoulder strap and put it over your shoulder, and then you're going to slide the baby down into the carrier. And if you need to adjust it, make your adjustments so that you can get the baby in first. So this is a little tight, so I'm actually going to loosen it up just a tad. And you can loosen it here at the buckle. You just pull on it. Okay, so now I have it on, and I'll just slide Noah down into the... We're going to go into the Ergo. You ready? Okay, so now you just slide the baby in. You lift him up, put his feet in, on both sides. And let his bottom fall down inside. Make sure his feet are out on both sides. And make sure that his bottom is in the center of the carrier. Now that he's in, you're going to take the shoulder strap over here, and you are going to pull it around your waist. Oh, where is it at? Where's it at, Noah? Where's it at, Noah? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, and then you're going to connect it with this buckle here. There. And just pull on it, make sure it's in. Here. And this is the hip carry. And again, you can use this if you need to. If you don't need to use this, you can tuck it back away in the pocket. Right like that. It's not the best, but it tucks in very neat if you take the time to tuck it in. So, and this is a you wouldn't use this carry unless your child has good head control. And it looks like Noah's wanting to come out. Yes. Do you want to come out? I know. Okay. So he's being a good sport. I would show you the back carry, but I cannot put Noah in the back carry. The back carry should only be used once your child is 6 months old or able to have complete control of their head and upper body. You wouldn't want to put a child who doesn't have complete control on your back. That's not very safe. And he doesn't have complete control, so we're not going to try that now. Once he starts getting more control, we will do that. But when you put the Ergo on and try to put your baby in for the very first time, I suggest using a mirror. It's helpful to see kind of what you're doing and get a feel for actually using the carrier. Also, if you can, do it over like a soft surface like a bed, or have somebody there with you in case you need some assistance. You wouldn't want to get stuck in the middle of it and it be unsafe for the baby. So, I will go over some of the features of the Ergo right quick. Alright, one of the features is on the buckles, on the Ergo, before you get to the buckle, you will see this piece. And this is an elastic piece. And what you do is you actually put the buckle into the elastic, and this is just for safety. You put the buckle into the elastic, and then once you get the buckle in, you are going to snap the female connector into the male connector. And this is just for safety. So if this comes loose, well, there we go. If this comes loose, that elastic helps to hold the strap in. So make sure when you buckle all points of the Ergo that you are definitely using the safety elastic. Another good thing is on the, let me let it drop, on the straps, on all the straps, you have this elastic. And this elastic is attached, and it actually holds on the excess part of the straps. So if you make it tighter, this string will be longer. If you make it shorter, or if you make it looser, this will be shorter. So any excess you have, you just roll it up. Let's see here. Yeah, just roll it. And then once you get it rolled, you're going to take the elastic and you're going to pull over top of the excess. And that holds it in place. It's neat. You don't have any tacky strings hanging down. It just makes it look neat altogether. So another thing is the pockets on the front. This is the, I think I have it upside down. I do. Alright, this is the front of the carrier. And the front of the carrier has a zipper on the side. So if you're going walking And that's got a pretty good bit of storage in there. So I can put my hand in there. That's pretty good. So you can put anything in here. If you're going for a walk, like say to the store, or you know, you're at the mall, you can just get out of the car, put your keys in here, put your credit cards, money, whatever you need in here, and go. You also have this pocket, and this pocket is actually for the hood I was showing you. And you just roll the pieces up, roll the little straps up, and tuck it away in the pocket. And so that will be out of your way when in use. Also, on the hood, when you're putting this over the baby's head, you have this. And this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different snaps. And that actually gives you 5 different settings to adjust the hood. So the snap attaches to the shoulder strap. There is one button on the shoulder strap, and it attaches like that. So you can make it however tight or loose you need to make it. Also, on the back of the shoulder strap, you have, turn it to where you can see it. On the back of the shoulder strap, you have this, and this is where I connected in the back when I was doing the front carry. You can pull this down for when you do the back carry, so that it's not up at the collarbone of your chest, or just however it's comfortable for you when you're doing the back carry or front carry. But when you're doing the front carry, the main thing is you need to make sure that this is up high enough for you to reach on your own when buckling. And no matter where you put it, it will stay in place the whole time you carry. And again, this strap can be wound up tighter. You can take this, wind it up, and then take your elastic and go over to hold the excess fabric in place. And let's see here. And these straps can also, on the hood, they can also be adjusted as well. So the hood can be extended if needed. Okay, so now I will go over some of the different features of the Ergo. Okay, so I'm going to go over some of the different features of the Ergo and some of the recommendations. For one, it fits babies from it fits babies up to 40 pounds. The recommendation is to use it with an infant insert, which can be purchased separately from the Ergo itself, from 7 to 15 pounds. And from 15 pounds to 40 pounds, it is recommended that you use it without the infant insert. So you want the baby to at least have head control before using without the infant insert, and I think they recommend 4 months or head control is what they recommend. They recommend not wearing it on the back until 6 months of age, or until full head and body support is got. The sleep-in hood can be used for sleeping. For when the baby falls asleep, it can be used to protect against the sunlight outside, or it can also be used as a shield for breastfeeding, for some to be a little more discreet. The carrier is not meant to be used with the baby facing forward. When you're using the carrier in the front carry position, the baby should always be to your belly, belly to belly. The carrier actually supports the correct sitting position for the baby's hip, spine, and the hip, pelvis, and spinal development. The carrier is machine washable, but they do not recommend washing it very frequently. They say to do spot cleaning versus washing it very frequently. I guess if your baby spits up on it, you're probably better off just kind of like washing it down with like a wet washcloth or whatever. Let's see. The straps has 1-inch high density foam in the shoulders. If you can see that. So, I mean, it's very thick. The straps are really thick, like a book bag strap. They're very, very comfortable. I don't know if you've ever used a Baby Bjorn or a Snuggly or a, you know, any of the other kinds that are out there. There's some more. I can't think of the other brands off the top of my head. But they're not as comfortable on the shoulders as this is, in my personal opinion. Let's see. Oh, yeah. And it distributes the weight really evenly. I don't feel any type of pull anywhere when I'm using it. It doesn't put a strain on my back like the Baby Bjorn or the Snuggly or the Wrap-N' Wears, or Wrap-N' Wears like a Moby. So it doesn't put any strain on my back like those do. So that's one huge plus. I have a bad back, and so not putting any extra strain on it is good. It has a 1/4-inch high density neoprene foam waist belt. The foam waist belt is very comfortable. This is a very, very comfortable waistband. I don't know if you can tell. It's thick and it's sturdy. It's really, really comfortable around your waist. Let's see. It has reinforced stitching used at all the fabric intersections. Does those hiccups bother you? Are your hiccups bothering you? Poor guy. Okay, sorry. Let's see, what else have I got written down here? It was selected as one of the 20 best products in the last 20 years. So that's a big plus. Apparently they're doing something right. So, oh, and all the packaging that the Ergos come in is 100% biodegradable. So that's always a big plus. It earned Gear Awards in 2009. I think, and I told you earlier, it can only be worn front, hip, and back. And I believe that's pretty much all I have written down. The one I have in particular is an organic, made of all organic cotton, and it's blue. The color is blue. But I recommend it. I've used the Wrap-N' Wear, the, oh, what do you call it? The Snuggly, which is like a Baby Bjorn, and a ring sling. But I was going to get this one or a Mai Tai, and I decided to go with this one, and I am very glad that I did. It's very easy on, very easy off, no tie-in needed when you're putting it on or off, so that's really good. I would just recommend this product. It is the feel of the product. You can tell it's high quality in the way it's made. Oh, Noah. Oh, Noah. You don't want me to do this, do you? But, yeah. And this one in particular, I paid, it was $135, but I actually got it 20% off. So, but its actual cost before taxes was $135. That's for the organic one, and I know that they have them cheaper if you don't get the organic. So, anyhow, if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below. And like I said, as soon as he starts being able to be worn on the back, I will definitely show you guys how to wear the Ergo in the back carry. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.